Before we get in the video, please like, make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, go ahead and leave a comment below, and click on the How You Can Help, which brings up the Family Friendly Game website and gives you lots of ideas how you can help us. Thank you. To let y'all know, I am Paul Burry from Family Friendly Gaming, and I'm doing a top 10. This is my top 10 list of things I would like to see from E3 2019. Since this is end of May, we're doing this Twitch stream on May 25th, 2019. I got my list right here. I'll be going through it. Probably have to get this on like YouTube pretty quickly because of how close we are to E3 starting. It's like what, a week and 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away. It's the second week of June. So, don't do that. I just said the wrong thing. Hey, thanks for the comment, Peanut. 72. So putting a little chat there. Let everybody know, hey, top 10. Alright, so my number 10 is that Atari new system. That's like VCS or something like that. I'd like to get lots of information about the new Atari system. Mainly, I'm curious about the new games that are coming out on the new Atari system. I think it might be out this year, 2019. So that would be pretty cool if they kind of give us some more information about it. Like I said, especially I'd like to know about the games coming out. I hope it's not just all of the old Atari games, maybe remastered or whatever, but do something new and different, interesting, and see what this new Atari system's about. In fact, it's kind of maybe a theme of this is lots of different systems, because there are lots of new systems coming out. We'll see how they do. I have a feeling there's too many systems coming out for the market to handle. In fact, I just got an email this week about the Ouya, and they're completely shutting down. So, like, if you have any money in your account, you better go spend it because you're not going to spend it ever again and download games ever again. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to have to check the Ouya pretty soon. So, my number 9.
Atari never.
Here's what I'm saying.
What was the biggest number?
You come in.
No. What's the biggest number Atari got to? Was it 2600 or something else?
No. They did Lynx. Lynx was their last big system.
No, I'm talking number system.
78. It was like 7,800. So 26, 52, 78.
They skipped 4K.
Yeah. And then they eventually had the Lynx, which flopped and failed. And I don't think they had a system after the Lynx or Jaguar. Sorry, Atari Jaguar. My bad. Make sure no one in chat is correcting me. Okay, no. Okay, cool. So Jaguar I think was the last system. If you know of another Atari system after Jaguar that was released in the U.S., go ahead and leave a chat. I'll check it every so often. So my number 9 is the Bible game 2. And I know a lot of people are like, that's not going to happen. It probably is not going to happen. But, I mean, Crave Entertainment's bankrupt. I think Mass Media, the developer, is still around. But I would really like the Bible game 2. It's a fun game. The Bible game was great family game. And I guess in that, could be, you just say, some more Christian games. With 80% of people in America self-identifying as Christian, that's a huge mass market that people could reach with some good Christian games. And I know the Christian Game Developers Conference is coming up in July, so they might have some news about some new good Christian games coming. I'd love to see mass marketing from these companies as well to do that, but they seem to really discriminate against Christians over the years. Nintendo's really known for their hatred of Christians, and it shows in the things they've done. Number 8, and this might really kind of shock some people, is the PlayStation 5. I'd like to know some more information on PlayStation 5. It might be too early. Sony may not want to talk about it until next year, but we're expecting the PlayStation 5 to come out in 2020, so...
Streaming your games.
Streaming your games.
Pretty sure that was confirmed for the PS5.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, you can stream on PS4.
No. You don't have games, you stream the games.
Oh, you don't buy them, they're just going to stream them. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to kind of suck, but... I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to what's going on.
You complain about space on the PS4 and then say that's gonna suck.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know Microsoft and Sony have been both talking about game streaming, but I mean, I don't know. I prefer to own stuff. I like discs and I like being able to see stuff, but you know. My number 7 is, and this just recently, we just recently published a press release about this. Bandai Namco Entertainment and it's like ISDN or something are announcing a new system, and there's going to be more news coming soon. So I'm really hoping that they kind of talk about what their new platform is going to be on the E3. Well, they say new platform. I'm assuming that's a system when they say platform, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just going to talk about some kind of like online streaming service or some kind of online service or what. I don't know. You know.
It'll probably be like that Pac-Man joystick.
I hope it'll be better than the Pac-Man joystick, but we'll find out. My number 6 is a new VeggieTales game. It's been a while since we had a VeggieTales game, and I'd like to see a new one. Might be a long shot at E3 2019. This might be a stretch, but hey, whatever. My number 5 is that new Intellivision system, because I think the new Intellivision system is supposed to be coming out in 2019, probably Thanksgiving, Christmas time frame would be my guess. So it would be kind of interesting to see what's going on with that. I think that's going to be like all downloads only as well. I don't know if they're going to stream their system or not. The cool thing about the new Intellivision system is it's supposed to be EC to like E10 only. So they said they're going to make sure it's only a family-friendly console, which I know hardcore gamers are going to hate and not care about, but I'm kind of interested in.
There's very few actually good games in that age range, though.
You know, you got
Most
Mario.
of them are extremely short.
You got Mario, Animal Crossing.
That's what I'm saying. Very few.
But this is Intellivision, so I know they're gonna
Nintendo stuff, most likely.
they're gonna bring back all their old Intellivision games.
Which off the top of my head, I can't think of any. So I think that speaks volumes of them.
Well, this is back to the Atari 2600 era and the ColecoVision, so you wouldn't even know these things.
Oh, but I know ET.
You know ET, yes, I've showed you ET. I've showed you some other things from the past. But yeah, this is old school
I've heard
gaming.
nothing good from those systems.
There are people who really like the Intellivision stuff. Raiders of the Lost Ark and Atari 2600 is pretty cool. I like that, played that one a ton. A lot of people hated the Pac-Man on Atari 2600, but I enjoyed it. In fact, I wound up spraining my wrist playing that game. And a lot of people didn't believe I sprained my wrist. I thought I was doing something else. It's like, no, I was actually playing with the Atari 2600 joystick. So my number 4, this might also kind of surprise some people, is I'd like to see a new Loco Roco game. I know Sony recently put on the PlayStation 4 digital download the 1 and 2 from the PSP. That's all good and well, but I want a new Loco Roco game. You know, what I think might be really cool is if they put Loco Roco in VR. That might be kind of neat to see. And then there's a really good segue to my number 3. My number 3 is some new good VR games. How do I put this in a nice way? I can't think of a nice way. So I'll just plainly state it that most VR games have been disappointment. There have been a couple here and there that have been fun. There were a couple.
Console.
Yeah, most console VR. And we haven't done a whole lot with PC,
We
but
haven't done a whole lot.
the PC ones we've done were
PC,
disappointing too. That Alice in Wonderland was
But
horrible.
there's a whole lot more on PC. So
There's a whole lot more.
good.
It seems like either the VR games get you sick, or they're just horrible, or I mean, you just never move. One of the best ones I ever played was the Job Simulator, but you don't really move. You know, you're standing in one spot and you're like, grab this, grab that, move this over here. That's really all you're doing in the Job Simulator, which is cool and fun. And I think it only lasted maybe, I don't know, 2 hours, the entire game or something. I mean, it was like, you're going, that was like a movie, you know. I'm not sure it's worth $30-40 for just 2 hours. They need more content, but you know, whatever. Catch that up. So my number 2 is a new Mario RPG. I like seeing the Mario RPG game, especially like the Super Mario RPG, the 7 Stars or Legend of the 7 Stars. I like to see something like that come back. I know they do all the Paper Mario and the Mario and Luigi, but I want to go back to that turn-based Square Enix kind of game that they did back in the 16-bit. It was a lot of fun, and they have seemed to have kind of forgotten how to do that. And they're like, oh, we got to make sure you're always having some action, you know.
I think it's more to keep people's engagement up, not just have them spamming A for hours while watching something.
Well, that's what I like to do. I like to spam A for hours. Anyway, so that is my number 2. My number 1, for long-time watchers of Family Friendly Gaming and readers of Family Friendly Gaming, will probably guess what I'm most excited about E3 2019. If not, then this will surprise you, but I don't think it should. I want to get a whole lot more information about the new Animal Crossing Switch game. So I don't know if they've given the name yet, but the new Animal Crossing game on Switch. Very curious to hear more about that game.
No, augmented reality?
With the augmented reality, the
Holograms.
yeah, Microsoft, they haven't done much for years, so.
They're releasing it to like military and stuff. And
Well, I mean,
they could potentially have something.
not for us.
I mean, they could potentially have something in the works though.
Yeah, I mean they could.
I mean, you could hope that someone would have something. Like PS5 would have augmented reality or something like that.
Oh, PS5 would even do that.
I mean, they could. They have VR.
I mean, they could, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, with the was it HoloLens?
HoloLens. There's other companies doing augmented reality as well.
Huh.
I just don't remember their names.
So that is. What happened there with chat? That is my top 10 things I like to see from E3 2019.